Dun, 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 dun. Yo, when that song hit this year, everybody would be like, "Yeah, finally!" Like we don't
Yeah,
do this every single year.
right.
Hey, like this doesn't happen every single. You know, football season don't start till what you call 'em, goofies. Anyway, man, what's up, peoples? We
We
back, we back, man. Episode
are back.
41, man. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Fly sippers in the house.
Chill, chill, chill. Gunshot, 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 gunshot. But yeah, man, I'm Austin.
And it's your boy Mike.
Chill. What you sipping on, good sir?
First off, let me go ahead and celebrate because you see it. You
Mm-hmm.
see it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
as promised, look, let me get it in the shot. There we go. Got to get it in my blue and green shot glass. Now I'm going to go ahead and be honest before I take the shot. This does just say Myrtle Beach, but Beth got it for me because it's the main two colors on the Mavericks before they moved over to that cobalt and navy. This is a shot of Wild Turkey Long Branch in celebration.
Celebration.
What I'm actually sipping on, woo, woo, that burn. What I'm actually sipping on is a Man Mosa. I'm going a little bit more light tonight. Man Mosa, basically just make a mimosa, but use a light beer instead of a champagne. My light beer of choice tonight
Ah.
is Michelob Pure Gold. So yeah,
Hmm.
nice little flair, little orange juice in there, kind of round it out. But I don't talk too much about what I'm sipping on. What you over there sipping
I forgot what kind of tequila I put in here, but I got the San Pellegrino blood orange sparkling water, a little bit of that, a little bit, little bit, little bit. Then I
on?
got the
Terramana.
sparkling ice Starburst strawberry in here as well with some
My
tequila.
man, my man done mixed and mixed, huh?
This is it tastes pretty nice.
You done DJ Jazzy Jeff over there.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna throw myself out. So that's what it is. So yeah. Yeah, man. But let's get started. Did you watch the UEFA final this weekend?
Nah, work
I missed
work been
most of
crazy
it.
with me on my side. Had a couple projects and team changes and stuff to roll out. So like basically by the time I looked up and seen that something was on the channel, I was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm tired. I don't even want to cook. I'm gonna just eat me a sandwich and lay it down. I'm
Nice. Nice. So I also missed a lot of it. I think I caught the first half. Um, and I caught the very last ending of it. I had a little thing to do this weekend, but it was Dortmund against Real Madrid. Funny thing about this is Real Madrid won 2-0, right? Since Real Madrid won the Champions League, they owe Dortmund $25 million or 25 million euros because of the Jude transfer, Jude Bellingham. So he's a player for Dortmund. So Dortmund lost 2-0, but they still came up 25 racks. No, 25 million euros. So,
really
also one thing about this, right? Real Madrid won the Champions League. Got a fairly young team. Mbappe's finally going there. Alfonso Davies is rumored to go there. Fam, that team gonna look black of all countries. You got if Alfonso Davies get there, you got a guy from Canada, got some black folks from France, some black folks from Brazil. You know what I'm saying? It's yo, I'm black, y'all, and Courtois.
is it
So
just for Real Madrid?
yep, Real Madrid, man. But it's
For Real
crazy.
Madrid, you might as well call their mascot Noob Sabat.
Hey, call them the El Blancos. El Nah, wait a minute.
I'm about to say that's too close. You're too close, man.
They can be like, hey, yo, it's because the team is called El Blancos, but if they say El Negros, they be like, hey,
Hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
whoa, whoa,
whoa, we
whoa.
just wait a minute, fam.
We just got over the hump, man.
Y'all
I'm
just
telling
went
you, Noob
y'all
Sabat.
throwing bananas last month.
He's sick.
I'm just saying, man.
Were
Yo,
they Dole or Chiquita? That's the question.
hey, they were racist.
So Chiquita.
Oh man, but yeah, so It's crazy because people who don't really, I guess, watch the sport are like, oh man, it's like a Kevin Durant joined the Warriors. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's not really that. It's not really that. Because he was going, so the thing is like Mbappe was going to join Real Madrid either last year or 2 years ago. But Paris, Saint-Germain, PSG, Mbappe is French. They said, "Hey man, here's ungodly money. Please, please say, please." Because it was
Hmm.
rumored that he may go to Saudi Arabia for a year and then go to Real Madrid. But that didn't happen. And at that time, it was like Real Madrid needed Mbappe because they wanted to replace Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But he stayed. And all the younger players became really good. Then they got Jude. Apparently, yo,
You looking around like they don't want
miss
no
dog
African 21.
missing piece. I said, wait, so y'all don't even need him. Because before it was like, all right, y'all need Mbappe to fill that hole. Now it's like, nah, like they got Angelotti, whatever. That's the Angelotti, whatever. That's the coach, Italian dude. He's coached my favorite team, Juventus. You know what I'm saying? We out here. For Juve. But yeah, so he now is a coach of them. He's great strategist. Like
Hmm.
it's like X's and O's mentally is just ridiculous. And he's one of those coaches where I guess you could say like a player's coach. Like he's like the players love him. Everybody's been cool with him, man, since like his whole career.
Hmm.
Um, and it's funny because if you have a like you know how this works. If you have a minority team usually come with certain flavors. You know what I'm saying? Got a little swag, right?
She said something
So
flavors.
what I'm saying? Like so they were dancing like going to the bus, right? He was
Yeah.
dancing behind them with a bottle in his hand. I was like, wait, time out. That's your coach? Oh yeah, y'all
That's
gonna
your
win
coach.
everything. Y'all win everything. So they were celebrating on the pitch, which is a soccer field, and they were just jumping up and down, whatever. You see this dude with a full suit, white hair, old white dude, dun, 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 with the players. And I'm like, yeah, y'all about to win everything. Cause y'all gonna fight for that dude.
Hmm.
So and he's a former player. So that played at AC Milan, which is a top club in the world. So not only that he can coach, he's like, hey, I played at the highest level. So whatever y'all going through, I already went through. It's kind of like Steve Kerr. I won championships.
Hmm.
I know what y'all go through outside of stuff trying to get a championship, and you got family issues going on. Listen, been there, done that. So yeah, I'm like, oh, it's over. They about to lock up Europe, man. But it seems like before it was Real Madrid needing Mbappe. Now it feels like Mbappe needs Real Madrid because they already got the rings. So imagine if the Warriors, let's say Kevin Durant, right? Kevin Durant was on the Eastern Conference, right? Let's say that. And no, even better. I'll do this. No, nah, we can do Kevin Durant. Let's do Kevin Durant. Let's say Kevin Durant was on was on the whatever, right? And the Warriors didn't beat Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant didn't make it to the finals.
Hmm.
But that year, the Warriors won 73 games and won the championship.
Hmm.
And then they got Kevin Durant. Do you remember like a top defender that was around that time?
Simply for the Warriors or just overall?
Overall, I can't think. But imagine if they got Kevin Durant with that stacked team, right? And then, oh yeah, also let's get the top 3 and D guy.
Yeah.
Boop.
Let's
That's
just
what Real
throw
Madrid.
Let's just throw Rudy out there just for a name.
Let's throw Rudy.
Yeah.
Let's say they got there now. What you gonna do? They don't need you. You got there, and everybody's like, damn. Like, you know what's crazy though? You know what's wild? He said he wanted to go. Mbappe's
Hmm.
favorite team was Real Madrid growing up. His favorite player was Cristiano Ronaldo. There's pictures of him with Cristiano Ronaldo and Real Madrid posters in his room. He took a picture
Hmm.
with Cristiano Ronaldo. Everybody knew he was going there at some point. And now he's there, and it's like, all I got to do is just run.
Cardio.
Oh, yeah, lock up Europe. Lock it up. So I know that was a long rant, but you know, soccer. Back to soccer as well. Two things. Charlotte FC beat Atlanta United and got another coach fired because they trash. Shout out to Charlotte FC. Um, Last time we beat Nashville, got that coach fired. He out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't bring your coach around us. Get him fired, yo. Have him a long vacation. But
Right.
yo, we gotta go to another Charlotte FC game, man. See if
Yes,
stuff getting
sir.
crazy. Stuff's getting crazy. But more on soccer in North Carolina. The TST, the soccer tournament, is in Cary, North Carolina. I wasn't going, but looks like I'm going. I need to see what Connie's doing. But it's a 7-on-7 tournament. They got Aguero has some team out there. Nani has a team. U.S. women's soccer, they have like some older players playing. Wrexham has some
Oh,
older players. Wrexham women has some older players. Uh, Dortmund has some older players. Bayern, Inter. There's a lot of like just fun. JJ Watt's out there playing. Ocho Cinco was on the team. So it's just a big tournament of just people. 7-on-7. And I think the knockout stage is Saturday. So I'm trying to go out there for that. I got to make my plans after this joint, whatever. But I was like, man, it's so
I actually
close.
got
I
an
got nothing to
event.
do.
On,
Tickets are $36. I might as well just go. So,
I got an event on Saturday. Else, I would have been like, I might be heading down to watch some of that.
yeah, I was like it's right there. And you got all these people come, and then they have like meet and greet autograph sessions too with players. You know, why
Yeah.
am I should just go. And then
We
there's
right
no
here.
Charlotte FC soccer game. None. There's no UFC fight this Saturday. There's is game two on Saturday? We'll see.
Into for the finals.
Yeah.
Game two for the NBA finals is Sunday.
Well, damn. What the hell is going on Saturday then? Nothing. Nothing. No. Man, yeah, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. In other news, Euros is coming up. Copa America is coming up, so y'all be on the lookout for that. If y'all in Charlotte, we got two games. Third place game is on no semifinal. A semifinal game is on July 10th, and third place game is on July 13th. I would suggest you get your tickets because we don't know when another Copa Italia, or not Copa Italia, I'm thinking of Italian soccer.
Copa America.
Yeah, yep, the Copa America game is going to be here. So,
Yeah.
yep, because next year it's the Club World Cup. I'm going. I don't know where it's gonna be, but your event is coming, and I'm gonna be in somebody's hotel lobby with jerseys in my hand.
Wow, when you said that, I just thought about who's this song? Quavo. Barrel, barrel, barrel. I just pictured you standing there with jerseys and stuff with that playing in the background.
Big
Barrel,
one.
barrel, barrel. Let's get it. About the 15 challenger. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That damn band. Yo, I did that dance one time, a little under the influence at some kind of somewhere. I was like, yeah, it's time to go home. It's time to go home. So, but enough of that. Let me share my screen real quick, sir. So, did you watch UFC 302?
It's another big one that I missed. But
All
from,
right.
from what I was hearing of you in this
You can see
this
the
kind of
screen, right?
setup, this little warm up, yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
Uh, Brutality.
Yes, it was a pretty good match, man. The thing is, like Dustin Poirier, um, I thought this was gonna be like his like last match, but
Hmm.
they were going at it, man. But one thing about this, man, it's like what I kind of gathered
Hmm.
is anybody from the Khabib camp. I don't know the name of his fight team, but he's like I guess the main trainer now, I guess, or coach, or the main guy. Dog, they're like on a different level of grappling,
Hmm.
and they were going back and forth, hands, 5 rounds, yo. Like, so this is just the first round. Like in the first round, like they was going
That was
back and
wild.
forth, yo. So
As soon as it started, yeah, give me them legs though. Give me them
yep.
legs though.
So yeah, it's it was a pretty good, except for I guess one fight was kind of boring.
Hmm.
The Kevin Holland fight was interesting because one guy tried to get a little too aggressive
Hmm.
and he got his arm broke. Because my man went in and then Kevin Holland was like, "Whoop, armbar, gotcha," and he tried to power through, and then Kevin was like, "Yo, why is he not tapping? I guess I gotta break it," and it
Right,
popped. So I was watching McConaughey, and we were like, "Oh," he was like,
right.
"Crack," because he was like, "Yo, just give up." Y'all was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna give up." So UFC can be a little brutal, but
Who was old buddy in WCW that had that thing on the back of his uniform? Juventud Guerrera. He was trying to pull a Juventud Guerrera
fam,
because he had that joint of never surrender on the back of his uniform.
nah,
Nah, bro, this real life,
nope.
bro.
But the thing is, like with UFC, which I like about the UFC is this: is they have medical suspensions. Like, do you know about that?
Mm-mm.
So I didn't know about this until the Sugar fight, where I was like, "Damn, medical suspensions. Damn, like does that mean they were doping or something?" No, so what the UFC does is like, "Hey, if you get like hurt or something, yo, you're out a certain amount of time. You can't train for a certain amount of
Yeah,
days." Like if you get like, or it could be like, hey, you're out for 30 days pending psychological exam,
yeah,
or you can't do this until you get, or something, whatever. You can't train until this, and then following a physical exam. I'm like, that's actually cool because
yeah,
now, like, because because athletes, right? Like you're gonna fight, or you're gonna try to play like however, right?
yeah,
But it kind of protects the fighters from themselves, and then also too, it kind of keeps everybody healthy for the fight. But like the next fight is all right. Well, if you can't train until certain amount, then yeah, straight. But let me fast forward a little bit because we went to the fifth round. But yeah, those of y'all have never been to a UFC fight, please try to go. I know it'd be a little expensive, but the energy, the energy, man. Yeah. But as you can see, this fight was going back. Like they were going at it.
yeah,
Now
yeah, yeah,
each
yeah.
round is 5 minutes, so they were going at it the whole time, yo.
My man said, he said, Suya. But those of y'all that are Power Rangers fans.
Like it's like so I don't know, Islam like a crate like I feel like the takedown that was defended right here.
Hmm.
Got him down, not all the way, fight to get back up. Gotcha.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I ain't seen that before. How you
Yo, man, they playing WWF No Mercy. They hitting all the reversal
all
buttons.
the every bit. And then you try to get out of here for this one. And then in one, two, gotcha. And so it's crazy because he tapped out and then he passed out. Right there, he passed out. So he tapped out and then right then body passed out.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was that was a pretty good fight. So another thing too, UFC 303 is coming up in late this month, June 28th, I believe, or June 29th. It's International Fight Week. It's Conor McGregor's first fight back. So I would suggest you go ahead and buy it. Here's a little tip. If you buy it before, I think June 23rd, you get $10 off. If you do it through Rakuten, you get it $10 off, and I think you get 5% cash back, or maybe 8% cash back or something. So save that money, man.
Seeing the commercial, you said that, and all I was talking about was the ding.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, another tip that y'all can do, man. If y'all do some online shopping, man, put the the Rakuten extension on your Google Chrome browser, and it will pop up with like, hey, if you buy this from me get 5% off. Or if you go to Amazon, Rakuten would be like, hey man, I know you have a sale right here, but if you go to this site, you can get 10% cash back. So just a heads up. It's
Yeah.
time to save that money, man. Yeah. Shall we move on to football contracts? Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Oh, I forgot we were talking about that.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So, did y'all hear? Justin Jefferson got a what? 4 year, $140 million contract extension with $110 million guaranteed.
That's a lot of money guaranteed.
It is. It is. I kind of get it though, because he don't got no quarterback. It's like a little different with Jamar Chase, where it's like you want the money because if you want to take a little less, you can keep your quarterback because
Yeah,
we ain't getting rid of this quarterback. But Justin Jefferson, we need you so you can be here till we get a quarterback.
right.
That's the thing. And it's kind of the same boat with CD Lamb too, because CD Lamb is like Dak may not be the best, but it's a lot worse, yo.
Hmm.
So
But yeah, doesn't that make him like highest paid
yeah,
wide
highest paid
receiver?
non-quarterback, I think.
That's the part I was saying. That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
It is,
But
but you know what's crazy?
now that you broke it down like that, it's like Sam
It-
Darnold.
Say yes, Sam Darnold or JJ McCarthy. Yeah, I guarantee you, if Kirk Cousins was still there for like a long contract, it'd be like, I'll take a little less. Hmm Yep. Because we don't know if is it me or is it him. Like I'm nice. I'm one of the best. But
Right.
he ain't no Blake Bortles. What? Really? Yeah. I'm pretty sure as soon as they're like, yeah, man, we got Sam Darnold on number one, I'm gonna need all of it. Hmm All the money you saving on quarterbacks. Come on, come on. Like Patrick Mahomes and like Patrick Mahomes calling for the play. Let me get it.
Come on.
Let me get it. Yep. It's nah, man. It's crazy because I know the other wide receivers want to get the bag. Um, I don't think they're gonna get that.
Hmm.
I don't think any other wide receiver is gonna get that amount of money
I would agree with you.
because let's see, Jamar Chase has Joe Burrow. CD has Dak. I'm not sure who else is up for a contract right now. So I definitely know
I,
why Jalen Waddle got that money because we all know it's not Tua. Like we all know Tua doesn't make that shit run. He just throw the ball. That's it.
right.
Yeah.
Must say, yeah, outside of all of the crazy free agency stuff, yeah, I don't think I know of any other people that was up for contract.
Yeah. Just those. Yeah. Just I think it's just those three coming up. So because
Which
Jefferson
again,
was
yeah,
yeah. Because Chase is next year. Yeah. Chase and Lamb are next year, right?
I think so. Yeah, I know at least Lamb. I don't know about Shay. I know at least Lamb. Which I mean, looking at the way Lamb was looking at Dak, he might hit him with that same look. Like, man, I
Because
don't want to do this.
because real talk, yo, I think here's the thing, right? Unlike the other two, it's like, all right, Justin Jefferson is like, all right, I ain't got no quarterback. I think Chase and Burrow is one of those like, how can we stay together and get the money?
Hmm.
Because I do think both of them need each other, but also both of them can be great somewhere else. But they want to stay together. Like, I mean, if I get to play in my college, uh,
College
like
teammate.
yeah, my college teammate or where I run the championship, yes, I'm staying. Yeah, what we doing? Staying, but you need to pay me. Like, don't act like this is a discount. I mean, I'll take a little bit, but you know.
Yeah,
But CD Lamb is going to be like, yo, I think CD probably has a little more leverage because he's like, yo,
not to mention CD
I'm
looked
catching
great with or
everything.
without that.
Yeah, CD had elite hands at the draft. When old girl tried to take his phone, mm. He got elite hands, superior awareness. Crazy, man.
If CD Lamb was still looking like CD Lamb with Cooper Rush.
Yes, there we go. I forgot about that. So, yep, there we go. There we go. There we go.
So yeah, he would have a little bit more leeway. I agree.
Mm. Yes. And unlike Joe Burrow, whatever, because like Jamar Chase looked great without Joe Burrow for a little bit. And then we realized, oh nah, Joe Burrow is that dude.
Hmm.
Like they, yeah. But CD Lamb will be open. Also, Dak has a better offensive line than Joe Burrow. So Joe Burrow is also running for his life and hitting open wide receivers.
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
Mm.
Joe
And went to the
Burrow
Super
barely got
Bowl.
offensive. It's like he barely. Yeah, I'm about to say he barely got an offensive line. He's had multiple games where they dropped 30, if not 40. He's got to a Super Bowl.
Also,
Like,
too, let's be real about this. If Aaron Donald wasn't Aaron Donald, they probably would have won that game because Jalen Ramsey got cooked, and it was
but
nobody over the top of Jamar Chase. So if Aaron Donald wasn't Thanos, then yeah.
he
But
said,
apparently they ran up against Thanos, and he snapped his fingers, and half your Super Bowl dreams are gone. So yeah, man. So
if he
talk
does
about
become available, what team you think would try to pick him up?
who?
Lamb.
Shit. The league. Yo, everybody but the you know what? Let's go through it real quick. Let's see. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Do you think the Cardinals will try to pick him up?
My question on the Cardinals would be their
Yeah, I don't
cap
know.
space. But I mean, didn't they just make a move? Didn't they just make a major
No,
move?
so they have Marvin Harrison Jr. So I think it's like
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know
one.
what
Yeah.
I would probably hold or pass or not pass judgment, answer that question next year, because if he turns out to be a solid piece, like if he's at least like I don't know AJ Brown of what
Yeah.
he if he is what we think he is, you won't need a CD Lamb. You need a number two.
Hmm.
Falcons.
Nah.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
I'm just going ahead and say nah.
All right, Panthers.
Another question of cap space.
Oh no, okay. So
For
let's
right
say
now, I would say
let's
yeah.
say cap space out the question. You can move players around.
Then I would say yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Panthers here. The let's go with the Bears.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, do they need him? Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome.
Nah, because you'd have to give up two of those to get them.
Yeah. Detroit. I don't think so because they got St. Brown,
Yeah.
so they're having one. The Packers.
It'd be kind of an odd move. It can give confidence boost to Jordan Love, but
It was also like you probably have to give up Watson and Reed. Yeah, Rams. Not even no.
no.
You got no they nah fair. No they good. You got Cooper Cup and Akuna Matata. My man. Yeah. And if you lose Akuna Matata, you can have a lot of Matatas. So
or a lot of rotatas.
there you go. All right, and then we got the Vikings. Nah, Justin Jefferson Addison. Let's see, New Orleans Saints. They have a lot. Mm, I don't nah, because they got a lot of it. So it's like you're giving up two to get one, but how big
Actually,
is the two?
actually with that lineup, it'd probably be two and a pick just to get one.
Yeah, yeah. The Giant. I don't. We can
Yeah,
skip the
okay. Let's go
Giants.
ahead and skip over the
Let's
Giants.
skip the Giants because
It's a divisional rival, so that's good.
y'all got bigger problems, yo.
Like the
Yo,
uniforms that should have stayed 1934.
man, they look like they about to like like they about to storm storm Hydra or something. The Steve Rogers special.
Right.
Anyway, Eagles, nah. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, they straight. 49ers,
I think
nah,
they're
they good.
straight.
Seahawks, yeah, oh shit, yeah. Anyway, DJ, I got Metcalf, JSN, and Lockett. Nah. Interesting, the Bucks,
Probably.
considering that Mike Evans has probably got a year left or two. Yeah, I would say that. Commandos.
Hell knows. They again got way more bigger fish to fry than looking
Yeah.
for a big body receiver in the divisional rival.
The Ravens. The problem is with the Ravens, man. How good is Zay Flowers? Because he did wonders for me in fantasy, and I think that's gonna be that's. It seemed like that was Lamar Jackson's get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
So, Buffalo
And
Bills.
Isaiah Likely and who's the other tight end?
Oh, Andrews.
There we go, Mark
Oh
Andrews. I was like,
yeah,
I was like, he got a
yeah.
regular name.
Andrews is like putting up wide receiver numbers, yo. Buffalo Bills. Yes, I know they got
The
Keon
funny thing
Cole as a
about the
rookie.
Buffalo Bills is that it still wouldn't get the CD Lamb because it'd
Oh
be
yeah,
giving it up on
like
draws.
here you can have it. I don't want it. You can have it. Take it. All right. Uh, the Bengals. Nope.
Nope.
The Browns.
Nope. The Browns have this system where they don't need wide receivers. No.
I think who are the wide receivers? It's Amari Cooper and Jerry Judy.
Yeah. They don't need them. Got like three good backs. They run a
Broncos.
set with two. They run a set with two of those three backs on the field at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. He'd
Um,
be out there doing cardio.
yeah. Broncos, I would say yes, although I would dislike it.
Houston Texans, keep it moving.
Yeah.
No, we good. Ain't no room in the car.
Suitcase closed, right.
Ain't no room in the car,
They
man.
just got Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs, Collins, and Tank. For
Yeah.
what? And they still got Dalton Schultz. And the other tight end that they got. Nah, man, we good. Nope.
Hey,
Um,
Texas might win 12 games next year.
she, yo, the Colts, man, with Pittman and Downs. It's kind of weird because I don't think like Pittman is the one on the team, but is he a one in the league?
No.
But would you have to give up him and so would you give up him and Downs? Or you probably give up him in like a pick or something, like a
Yeah.
top pick. Hmm. All
And
right.
if necessary, a pick the following year.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that's too expensive?
Uh, Pittman's Pittman's production was impressive, but I still don't think he's a CD Lamb level or a Mike Evans level. Or
Yeah. All right. Um. Okay. Yeah. All right. I answered the question before I even said it. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are with Christian Kirk and friends?
there'd be a lot of
Let's
friends to
roll,
give.
friends. That's what
That'd be a lot of friends to give up to try to get CD Lamb.
man. You better give up the mascot. You better give up AEW to get CD
Better,
Lamb.
better get in that swimming pool.
Man, yo, that stadium was so damn hot, so hot. Kansas City Chiefs.
Nah,
You know what? Yeah, I would trade all my wide receivers on that team for CD Lamb. You know who the wide receivers are? People who make barbecue in Kansas City.
because it's Show Kadarius Tony.
Man, it's not Tony. It's not Scott Moore. It's not MVS. Rasheed Rice. I don't know if he going to jail or not. I don't know what he up to. And then you got who else? Xavier Worthy. Apparently he been dropping balls. Yeah, yo, get them all out of here. I'll package them all up. I will package everything, every wide receiver up to get CD Lamb.
So Dak can fail again in the first round.
Man, yo, could you imagine a wide receiver that can catch with Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, wide receivers actively giving interceptions away.
Right.
Boop, 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 pop up in the air and run away from it.
It's like, don't they teach you during tip drills if you can't make the catch,
Knock it down.
actively go toward it and knock it away from the defender?
Oh man. All right, here we go. Las Vegas Raiders.
They'd be in an interesting spot because
Because it's like
one,
they
I don't
have
know who else they
Devontae
would give up.
Adams.
And I was about to say, I was like, it'd be a Devontae Adams and some other stuff. I don't know who else they'd give up. They got Hunter
Uh,
Renfro still.
no. I don't know if they'll give up Devontae Adams. Because here's the thing. If you get CeeDee Lamb, your problem is still who gonna throw it to me? And I think if
So
they had a
start
better
naming.
quarterback, Devontae Adams would be back up to the same level as what he was before. Because he
Yeah,
was still
I
putting up
agree.
good numbers. It just they got
Start
people that work at the convenience store.
right.
They
Must have
got
just started naming old Just start naming old Raiders quarterbacks. Like, I don't know.
Nah, even better. They got people that work at Mandalay Bay in the casino throwing to him
He said Mandalay Bay.
because you got to walk through it to
Hey,
get to the
I
stadium.
was gonna at
In case you
least
didn't
gonna
know.
say, hey, somebody can call up Rich Gannon. Hey man, he got that sidearm lefty boy. You know
Yo,
that's hard to defend. He probably got
oh
a few reps left in
man,
him. His ACL probably gonna clock out 3 minutes into the game, but hey,
fam, I got another one for you. Ready for this? Los Angeles Chargers, man, get all them damn wide receivers up out of there. CeeDee Lamb, yo, get them all
look,
out of here.
the Chargers at this point blow the team up except for Justin Herbert
And the
and Nick
defense,
Bosa. Defense too, minus Bosa.
Derwin James,
Defense too.
even Khalil Mack.
Actually, no, sorry, not Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa's on the 49ers. The other Bosa, Joey.
Oh yeah, the non-MAGA Bosa.
Oh, I forgot Mac was on there.
Yep.
The
The
whole
thing is, like,
defense
it
minus
wasn't.
him.
I don't think it was the defense's fault. It was them dumbass plays. Yo, Brandon
Defense just
Stanley,
get
yo, he
bad.
said he not safe around me. He not safe. Yo.
Fam, in case y'all don't know, a couple years ago, the I was getting ready to say the 49ers, Lord. Because a couple years ago, the Chargers made the playoffs and had to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. They were up 28-0
Oh
at
my
halftime
gosh.
and proceeded to lose the game without scoring any extra points
Yes.
with that talented of a
Oh,
team.
damn. Yeah, I would. That in here, man. My bad. No, I know that looked kind of crazy, but yeah, man. Like, yo, Brandon
But at
Stanley
least on the
ain't safe
offensive
around
side,
me.
yeah, I agree with you. Blow that whole thing up. You ain't got nothing left. Keenan Allen gone. Mike Williams gone. Who's running back?
Oh, damn. Austin Eckler
Eckler.
gone. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Eckler
yeah,
gone. Yeah, I agree with
yeah.
you. At least on the
Ev-
offense, blow the whole thing up minus Herbert and minus like two offensive linemen.
Yep,
Start
that's
them.
it. Yep, blow it up. That's it. Yeah. Yep. I'll say keep the defense.
That's why I changed it to at least the offensive side because you
The
did at
defense.
least name Derwin James.
Yeah.
Because the only ones I was remembering was Jerry Bosa and Khalil Mack.
Oh, nah. The thing is, like, so on. I don't remember the names, but they had top players on every single level of the defense. The problem was they would call stupid plays when they were in the other team's like ten
Territory.
yard line. It would turn the ball over, but then they got I gotta stop them from going 10 yards.
Right.
I was at that game with the Chargers against the Chiefs, and Kelsey ran up against Derwin James and got spine busted. I said, "Oh." It was weird because he got picked up, and the crowd was like, "Ooh."
One of those, they was in a wrestling ring, but I believe that elbow pad would have come off and he would have did one of the most electrifying moves in sports television.
Man, no, he. I'm happy I was at that game because that game, yo, that game was amazing. But back to it, man. Back to it, good sir. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got the Miami Dolphins. Nah, we good.
Nah.
Um, hmm, New England Patriots. Do they have too many holes?
They got too many holes. Like you would
That's
you would like to see them start to fill the holes, but there's still too many.
like, because okay, so they have Drake May, right? Maybe they could use a top port, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, one, we talking about if Lamb's contract was up next year, we got to say how
You
Drake May.
right. You
So
right.
Drake May can just be as big of a bust as Mac
You
Jones.
right. I do think Drake May was going to be solid. I just don't like the. I hate the team though. I
Yeah.
hate the situation. Now I think if Drake May was in Washington, different story. Different story.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I seen him play a couple of times, I was like, oh, it kind of reminds me of Justin Herbert. Yeah, you can just hit Terry, hit Dotson, hit Logan Thomas. You straight. Hit Austin Eckler out the backfield now. You could. The problem is Jalen Daniels plays for the Commanders, and I don't know if he's gonna run like a crash dummy because we saw
Yes.
him. Man, he is going to get obliterated if he thinks he's
My man
in
said a
college.
crash dummy.
My man said, "I can make it. Dum. I can do it." My man is like, what's it? Double D from Ed, Ed Netty. And the way he run, like the dumb one, like he just be like, "Oh, a hole."
No,
He'd
that's
be
Ed
doing like,
Single D was the dumb one.
okay,
Double D
yep,
was the one with the toboggan.
yep. And Eddie was a short. Okay, got it. Yep. Either way, fan. Yo,
But this
nah,
dude,
fan. Yeah, my man Jalen Jalen McDaniels be running. He be running like he's super. Like he all might from, from my hero, yo. My man run like he Goku, man.
like, all right, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out about this average speed in the NFL being a 4.3. You're gonna
Everybody runs a
find out.
4.3, fam.
Right.
Everybody. And
You gonna
you were getting destroyed in the middle by people who gonna be answering emails after they finish their college career. With
right.
me. Nah. This is interesting. What about the Jets?
Call my man a crash dummy. So the Jets do have that room to load up, so I will go ahead and say yeah for one. Um, two, I don't even remember.
Would that make Garrett the number two?
Yeah, so I'm about to say you'd probably make Garrett number two. It would be a decent threat on the 1-2 punch, especially if they're kind of banking on Rodgers coming back too.
Yeah.
That'd be decent.
Uh
I'll put them in against Colin.
the Steelers.
Nah,
Daniel's fast. I don't
you
even think I finished the word Steelers. He said, nah.
didn't. You didn't. You got the R out. That was it. And I tell you what, they look. They're gonna be reeling so much dealing with dinky ass Russell Wilson. They don't even want to spend it on trying to get CeeDee Lamb.
You right. You right.
Look, I
But
tried to
yo,
defend him when he was on the Broncos because that was my quarterback. He off my team now. I can call him what I want to. Mister Unlimited is going to be Mister Unlimited diarrhea.
unlimited. Yeah, I think Russell Wilson is the perfect Tomlin quarterback because we're gonna do 50-50. I never lost. And then the next one, I don't know what the hell is going on with this team. I'm gonna call this shit the Nashville Titans because they should not represent the whole state. Because I don't know what they got going. At least with the Panthers, it's like, okay, you got the quarterback, but we don't know yet. You're trying with pieces. Okay, you're trying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're doing.
I
Oh,
know what somebody's doing, and he's putting mayonnaise in his coffee. But
dog.
I agree with you, and I will for that I will also put Titans in the no column because they don't know what they
I
do.
don't know what the hell. Also, too, who you gonna give up? Who?
Malik,
Who?
Malik,
Hopkins? If you give Hopkins up to Hopkins, just gonna be Hopkins.
like, who you gonna give up? Steve McNair and Eddie George.
Damn, yeah, until they start doing the Nashville Titans. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, yo. Until they do well, Nashville. That state is too big to have that level of disappointment.
It's too damn big.
Like at least you see something where it's like, all right, this team is trash. But like, okay, let's go down the list, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Cardinals.
First off, Cardinals already had it rough with those. I was getting ready to say Kyrie Irving. Lord, look, I'm too excited about the finals. They already had it rough without Kyler Murray.
Right.
Um,
But
Too
now they
many
got Kyler.
experimental quarterbacks. Defense looked okay, and you see him start to do this rebuild.
Yes. Like they were winning.
Yeah.
And they were competing. Now Kyler Murray's back. Now you get the top wide receiver who was going to be a top wide receiver last year anyway. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
see what's going on. Falcons. Honestly, y'all needed a quarterback and a coach.
Yeah, I'm about to say Falcons running game was actually pretty good.
If they stuck with it, but they didn't. Desmond Ritter was like, "Nah, I'm nice."
Yeah,
Interception.
yeah, you said not nice at flipping them burgers and cooking them
Yo,
donuts.
my man gonna be out. He about to be answering emails with me in 2 years, yo. I'm
Nah,
like, fam,
nah,
that's
he
just
gonna
for
answer
me.
emails for the level below you.
Hey, that'd be why. Hey, yo, fam, fax this, man. Fax this for me. Now fax this for yourself.
My man gonna be at a level so below you, you're gonna be able to walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, staple these papers."
Yeah, yeah. Hey, man, I need you to handwrite this. Huh? Handwrite it.
Two
Anyway,
thousand words and
handwrite
right.
it. Cursive. I know they ain't teach you that. But
Silly person.
Panthers.
Oh,
I see
need
what
a
they're doing.
rebuild.
I see what they're doing. Yeah, it's slow as
Yeah,
hell. I get it. I get it.
you
Last
also
year
went.
was like, what
You
the
also went from 7 and you also went from 7 and 10 to completely exploded to 49-cent tickets.
facts? But
But you still see a process.
yeah, yeah, yep. This didn't work. Blow this part up. Let's rebuild from the line out. Bears.
There's something there.
I didn't know what the hell they were doing until this offseason. And they're like, we're gonna rebuild everything today. New quarterback, new wide
There,
receivers.
yeah, I'm about to say there's something there. You could already tell there was something there when they put trust in Cole Kmet. I love saying his name because you gotta give yourself slim. Cole Kmet and they went out and got DJ Moore and got
Keenan.
finesse that number 1 pick. So like you're starting to see the strides for the Bears
Yeah.
now.
You see now it's had to be executed. But you see a plan.
Yeah,
Cowboys, playoff team. Lions,
yeah.
playoff team. Packers, I am so damn jealous that
Honestly,
y'all never had to try to find a damn quarterback in like 30
yeah.
years. I hate
Since
that, yo.
1989. Since
That's
1989,
that's that's a
and you had to
luxury.
go trade for it because the Falcons drafted
Yep, the
Favre
draft.
first.
Yep, Favre was on that juice when he was in Atlanta.
But even
That man
still,
was
like with what they got right now, Packers, I'll go ahead and put them right there, wavering between 7 or 8 seed. So
yeah, yeah.
basically playoff team.
Yeah, Rams, they straight. Vikings, quarterback, but everything else is okay.
Yeah,
And yeah, New Orleans, solid. I
no,
think
that defense.
they are in rebuilding phase, but they're rebuilding pieces.
Yeah, because I'm about to say that defense is still top tier.
Yeah. Giants, I don't know what the hell they're doing on offense, but they got Hyatt and then they got Neighbors. So they're waiting on the quarterback. And then they got Waller. So they have everything but the quarterback.
There you go. Will they have Darren Waller in his right mindset, considering this Kelsey Plum BS?
Hey man, maybe.
At least for on paper, I see what you're saying.
Huh? But defense, they got Brian Burns and Thibodeau.
I'm about to say, yeah, like
So
the
yeah,
defense
I
is still
ain't worried
there.
about them. Eagles, nothing to see here. 49ers, nothing to see here.
Yeah,
Seahawks, nothing to see
let me
here.
see here.
Tampa Bay, waiting on their quarterback to get here. So they have the wide receivers and they got Baker as a bridge. Washington, they read up.
Let's see, and
Ravens,
not to mention the division for Tampa Bay. Uh, they honestly don't need to be powerful to at least have a postseason game.
not even close.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah. Ravens, nothing to see here. Bills,
To, to turnovers to see here.
yeah, it's like they got to re up
Yeah,
on wide receivers. We'll see what Keelan Cole like. If a Keelan Cole becomes like a solid dude, then yeah, we straight. But
yeah.
eh. Bengals, nothing to see here. Browns, y'all got a plan. It's a
And
running
outside of
plan.
that, still nothing to see here because minus a few injuries last year, the Browns still
Yeah.
the Browns
Flacco
still
came
could
in
have
and
ran
balled
stuff
out.
on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Broncos
Building.
building.
They yeah, building basically got a few rotten apples out of the locker room. Going to keep
Hmm.
rebuilding, and we got tired of the coach antics from a couple years ago, and then the Russ antics for last year. So we got rid of both of those things. We have our plan in place.
Here we go. Texans, way ahead of schedule. Way ahead of schedule. I did not see this go.
Oh, and to add on to the Broncos, we got a running back room right now. Five running backs. So even if we don't work out in the
Oh,
passing
we gonna
game, we got
run
five
the
running
ball.
backs that can just pound the ball to you. Oh, he got tired. Good. Switch him out. We got five running backs.
We gonna run
And our defense is pretty good. But yeah, like you said, Houston way ahead of schedule.
way ahead of schedule. Colts, I see it. Downs.
They're that constant 8 or 9 seed that was going to wreck your schedule, and they get the right wins, they're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, because I want to see Anthony Richardson healthy with a second year Downs
Yep.
and a Pittman.
Yep.
Jacksonville, you know what? That may be the team where I don't know what the hell they're doing. I know,
That's the
okay,
other
I know
one.
they got, I know, okay, well, actually, hold on, wait, they got Trevor Lawrence, Christian Kirk. I wonder if they're trying to be like, all right, are we gonna, you know what? That is the plan. Is Trevor Lawrence the guy who we think he is? Because if he is, we're gonna give him the money. I think this year determines if they're gonna be like, all right, you're a regular dude and we may trade you, or we ain't paying you that much. Or we about to get another dude up in here.
Yeah.
So I think this is like a prove year for them. So okay, you know what? I can see what they're doing right now. Chiefs, skip it. Raiders,
Right.
yeah, just yeah. Raiders, you know
Right.
what?
The Raiders are
Here's
so the Raiders have the stigma that they've been in this weird spot for like the past decade. But I'm still seeing what they're trying to do. It's
you
just nothing's falling right.
the thing is that it's on paper, I don't know. But when you watch the games, okay, with that new with Pierce, now Pierce has a full off season. So because he was doing work with these
Especially when he
bums.
especially when he swapped that defense around. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
we hear of Max Crosby. I never heard of Max Crosby. All of a sudden, Max Crosby played the Broncos and he got three sacks on his own. Get out
Max
of
Crosby
here.
was solid. He wasn't that damn good. Nah. I mean, he was, yeah, he my man turned out to be Max a billion. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
You know,
saying? Max
Max a
some
billion at
bucks.
this point.
But yeah, man. So
Then
there we
yeah,
go. Chargers.
the negative about the Raiders is one, the stigma of them being bad for about the past 10 to 15 years. On top of their offense, don't really look all that good still.
It
So
doesn't.
so
It
it's that
doesn't.
they got to rebuild that. But nah, that defense is there, and with Antonio Pierce, yeah, they gonna do. You see some plans in place.
Yes. That team looked a lot different when he took it over.
Yep.
It kind of reminded me of the Panthers with Wilkes. We're like, okay, on paper, I don't know. But if you watch the games, like, okay, you guys have an identity. I see what y'all doing. Y'all just can't do what you want to do because you don't got it yet.
Yeah.
But when you get it, yo, it's a wrap. Chargers. I see the deep. You know what? Yo, real talk though. Harbaugh with that defense, Justin Herbert with people who work in Inglewood, they get a wide receiver. They got Quentin Johnson and they picked up another wide receiver, right? No, no, no.
Just
They picked up a tackle. So they have
oh
a
yeah,
All Pro left tackle in Slater, and then they got the top tackle in the draft. It may be like, yo, Justin Herbert. I know these people are bums, but I'm gonna give you time.
just get
And
us to about 7 wins.
yeah,
I mean, that's gonna be a tough task to ask considering AFC West schedule. I mean, you read it off. AFC West has got to play AFC North, obviously the other teams in the AFC West, and uh, AFC South, which normally doesn't sound threatening, but with this team without that threatening of an offense, now that all those pieces are gone, you got to
you
play.
you got to keep up with
You got to
Texas.
play two top 10 defenses, and I think both of those games are on the road for them.
Nope, not gonna be able to do it.
And I forgot where the Panthers defense finished last year, but the Panthers defense isn't really all that bad either. So it's
Panthers
like,
defense was good, but here's the thing: we gave up everybody.
That's
Like
true.
this offseason was a big ass, yo, we need to see if Bryce is the person. Because if not, we're going straight to the drawing board and reset all this stuff. So that's what this season is about. You got rid of everybody on the defense because let's be real. If you have a top defense but you only won 2 games, how top is that defense? So yeah. We can move on though. Miami Dolphins, nothing to see here. New England Patriots, new coach, new quarterback. They're rebuilding. I don't know what's going on, but they're
They're
starting from
starting to
somewhere.
rebuild.
Yeah, like it's a clean rebuild.
They turned the key in the ignition.
Yes. Jets, y'all are missing a quarterback. Y'all been missing a quarterback for the last 5 years. Y'all got everything but a quarterback.
Mhm.
Defense, solid. Running backs, solid. Wide receiving core, solid.
Especially
Quarter,
defense being solid.
damn.
You mean to tell me
Mm-hmm.
you mean to tell me you were down to the Buffalo Bills 22-0, and your offense finished the game with only 57 yards and y'all won that game? Mind
Mm-hmm.
you, obviously it is against the Buffalo Bills, so that means Josh Allen was giving up the ball, but that also means that the
Somebody
stat,
gotta get it.
yeah, the stats are tacking onto your defensive side. Your
Yeah,
offense
that
didn't even
defense is
finish with 60
legit.
yards, and y'all had a 22-point comeback.
I know Mo Salah's like, man, if I get fired for this, I'm a punch. I'm going to whoever drafted Zach Wilson. Because Zach Wilson should not have been drafted that high. I
Correct.
mean, anyway,
Not to
Steelers.
mention in that situation, you get dang, I don't even want to say his name anymore. He used to coach the Broncos. Uh I was glad when he got fired. He's the offensive coordinator, and then the quarterbacks coach was a first year coach too. Nathaniel Hackett. There we go.
Okay, well, I was like, it's not Stefanski.
Um, yeah, Nathaniel Hackett is their offensive coordinator. We saw how well that worked in Denver, and then the quarterbacks coach was a first year coach and didn't really have his feet wet at NFL level. Both of those people was the people also coaching Zach Wilson, who again, like you said, should not have been drafted that high.
Nope.
So all of that was just a bad situation for the Jets.
Yes, indeed. Next, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. I think Pittsburgh is probably the closest to the Titans, but at least they're
Yeah,
like, hey, here's our issues. We're trying to address it. What's the issue? Quarterbacks. Who's your quarterback? We got a veteran, and then we got a young dude. So if the veteran don't work out this year, we got the young dude right here. And I'm never gonna question the Steelers wide receivers because I don't know how they do it. They be finding diamonds in the rough for the last 15 years
for real.
easily, yo. Antonio Brown was undrafted. If he didn't have CTE, he would be a Hall of Famer. But he has CTE, and we know where it came from. Fontez Perfect. We know if we knew the play,
Hey,
we all saw the play it happen. Have you seen the interviews before he got that hit,
yeah,
and you've seen it after, right? It's two totally different people. Whatever, and then like, did you watch the pivot with Mike Tomlin episode?
mm-mm.
Mike Tomlin would so he was so they asked him about well, first of all, do you know who's the host of the pivot? It's Ryan Clark, former safety for the Steelers, Fred Taylor, former running back for the Jaguars, and Channing Crowder, former linebacker for the Dolphins. So
Okay,
they
so
they, they
I've
do
seen a
like
clip. I haven't seen this specific clip, but I've seen some clips.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah, they have a great show. Like it's one of my favorite sports ones. But Mike Tomlin was talking about Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was like, he was asking Mike Tomlin, hey man, like you ever bring my kids over for Easter, stuff like that. And he's like, yeah. And they're like, yo, he was like the most calm, respectful dude ever. And then I don't know what happened. And then they're like, man, you know what happened? Like it's something to switch. And I'm like, dog, he got laid out like that.
Mhm.
I think he has CTE. Because there was no way, man. Like he sounds totally
Yes, this
different.
is the most extreme version of CTE.
Like
The
and
reason
thing
I
is
was
like
pinching my sinuses is that the stadium it happened in is actually the most cursed when it comes to the most recent injuries. The most cursed one before was Washington, and
hey man,
now with the most recent ones, the past most
Bengals.
recent like crazy ones have all been at Paul Brown Stadium for the Bengals. Yeah,
Like yeah. So
Damar Hamlin's heart attack
yep.
at the Bengals Stadium. That one on Antonio, I was going to say AJ Brown. That one on Antonio Brown at the Bengals. Like all of the in a different year, Brian Shazier going for that
Yeah, that was
back
a
before
weird
sack,
thing, yo. Because
and
he
he
looked like a
like
regular
paralyzed himself.
tackle. Like no, he
The
he
Bengals.
he he went for a regular tackle and then did not get back up and just learned back how to walk.
Yeah,
And it was like I was like, wait, that's what did it? Nah, it's same thing with the Damar Hamlin. Wait, that did it? But
he
the
went for
Antonio,
the tackle, made sure dude was okay, and then all of a sudden you see him pass out. But the way he passed out, his teammates knew he wasn't okay.
but that
That's
Antonio
one. That's got
Brown.
to be one of the scariest things to witness. But two, all of those things happen at the Bengal Stadium.
But I'll say one thing: that Antonio Brown hit, we knew he was not okay before he hit the ground. My man's shoes was in the air before his head. So I
My
was, I mean, for he, his feet were in the air before his back hit the ground.
for the I think this is 2015 season, right? Yeah. For those that don't know, go back and watch AFC divisional round for 2015. And wasn't it? No, I think that was wild card, wasn't it? Yeah, that was wild card round. 2015 wild card round between the Bengals and the uh Steelers. The Steelers ended up winning that game. I know, spoilers. Marvin Lewis ended up getting fired because he was 0-8 in the playoffs. But um, yeah, go back and watch that. Normal under normal circumstances, the score of that game and the way the Bengals defense was playing, the Bengals should have won that game. And then that hit happens, and then the Bengals basically have a meltdown, bunch of extra penalty yards. The Steelers move in the field goal range, kick a field goal and win. But go back and watch that game, namely that highlight. You will see what we mean. The hit is one of the you've seen some hard NFL hits. The hit was so hard, literally, my man looked like a sock puppet that got smacked in the face.
I'm trying to find the thing. 8 years ago,
So yeah, the 2015 season because the playoffs would have happened in 2016. Yeah,
like he got hit and his body went limp as he took more steps.
not a sock puppet. He looked a sock monkey. There we go. He looked like a sock monkey because you could tell every limb of him was just going limp.
You know what? Since we here, since we here right now, man, let's go ahead and show it.
Oh, here we go.
Do you need sound? Yes, yes. Put sound up here. Why not?
Roethlisberger from the pocket, middle of the field, incomplete. Personal foul. Oh, a flag does come in. Went to the head. Lewis Harris is going to be flagged for this on the hit on Antonio Brown, and it's going to put the Steelers in field goal range. Burfict was in there too.
Burfict is coming across the field. I saw it. I thought it was him.
Yeah, and I know that they both were in on the coverages at 55 or 37.
Personal foul, defense number 55. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Burfict in the end.
Definitely took the shot to the head. You could see it live. Marvin Lewis, before this drive started, was talking on the sideline. The whole time it seemed like to
Right.
Burfict.
Straight to the head,
Oh, my
yo.
goodness.
Look
I
at
was
this.
like, look how lifeless he was. Look.
Ragdoll
Brown is
physics,
still
yo.
down.
That's,
Yeah, for real.
of course, flagrant.
So things like ever since then, he hasn't been okay. What?
And
Going
nowadays,
back to it, I think he has Hall of Fame numbers. Like he has, yes. That's yeah, but he has Hall of Fame numbers if he wasn't, different. So
yeah,
with that being said, the Titans are the only team where I don't know what the hell they doing. They went through every single team was like a plan, a plan, a plan for restart, maybe. I don't know what they're
right.
doing. And
You
you can't
really
even call it a
started the
restart.
ignition. You you blown this up, and you probably gonna build it later. You get to the Titans, and it's like I don't know whether you laying dynamite. I don't even know if you got blueprints. Like you just got somebody that drinks coffee with mayonnaise in it,
On camera.
on camera. Sorry, Titans fans. I'm gonna have to answer for that every time.
I don't. Do you know any Titans fans?
Yeah, actually,
I
a
know I
couple
know
actually went to
one.
school.
I know one
They're gonna
Titans
have to
fan.
answer to it because that's their quarterback. That's who they running with.
I know one Titans fan. But yeah, man. But should we go to the main event, man?
Yeah, man, we can get to this.
I'm gonna let you
Um,
start this joint, man.
yeah, man, because I got to do it, man. One of my favorite old school classic games, boy, the NBA Finals from NBA Give and Go. For those that don't know,
Right, I can't. Correct me if I'm wrong, good sir. NBA Give and Go was a console version of Run and Gun, right?
correct. That is correct.
Run and Gun. If y'all who don't know, for those who do not know, Run and Gun was the first game to be like, hey, we're gonna have the camera behind the glass, and whoever gets the ball, the camera is going to flip.
Hmm.
No,
And
but did
then
the camera
follow the
flip
player that
or
has the
did it
ball.
follow?
Yeah, it wasn't just behind the glass. It would be behind the glass once you got up on it.
Yes. Yeah, but the
Um,
camera would do this.
yeah, it would follow the player who had the ball. And then, yeah,
And now every game kind of does that.
yeah, you're welcome. My favorite game, well, the console port of my favorite game, and it's made by Konami, and it has a Konami code for a hidden difficulty to make the computer harder. Which, for those of y'all that are too young to maybe know about the Konami code, because I realize how long Konami's been making games. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right,
Mm-hmm,
BA.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, First off, I guess throughout the main question, who you got who you got winning and how many games?
Oh man, so here's the thing about that. I'm purely going off of this by hate. I got the Celtics winning
Mhm.
in six. And the only reason why I'm doing six is because they play stupid. I don't think they're gonna figure out their little the Mavericks way of running the offense.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna preface this right here. I'm happy that they got one of my number one enemies out of the way. Shout out to the Mavericks for getting Karl Anthony Towns out of the paint. And I know, Dirk Nowitzki is my favorite basketball player of all time. I like Luca, but my love for Luca is not even close to my hate for PJ Washington. So
Mhm.
he needs to go. And I wish he's traded away from your team so I can like your team again for the long run.
Well, the way we play him now, and now we've seen the outbreak of Derek Lively, I can see that. I can see that being done, and we still be a great contending team. Just hope we get some
Lively's a
good.
rookie, right?
Yep. Which, to piggyback on your point of saying the Celtics play dumb, I would say give me the upset, Mavs in 7. Would be a tall task because obviously Game 7 would be in Boston. But the way that yo boy, Daniel Gafford, let me tell you something, man.
Oh, fam. Yo, my man got to go to work. He at work right now.
Here you go. Which job? Is he on the grill or is he on the forklift?
My man is inventory. Mm-hmm.
Still with the Mavericks jersey on. The way Daniel Gafford has put forth this passion as far as protecting the rim and such, there's going to be a lot of this free drive opportunity that Boston had against Indiana that is not going to be available against us, for one. For two, low key, I haven't really seen Porzingis play like a big man. And we got some pretty decent wing defenders. If shots are not falling and we're getting rebounds, we start bringing it up court. We get into this flow of like these alleys and stuff, like how we did against Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, there's a 10-point swing. You got to call a timeout. You come out, don't score again. Now, let's get hot from the field, especially Boston. Like you said, Boston plays dumb. Boston might go into panic and try to start shooting threes or try to start catching up. Now we're getting what I call free bounds, not rebounds. We getting free bounds. So yeah, holding support for my team and saying we could pull this upset. Mavs in 7. The other thing I wanted to touch on, I started to touch on it before, defensive matchups and such. We could play this thing where there's always a kind of like a floating player that can check like a zone as well as keep an eye on a player, especially if we have the right certain lineups in place defensively. And I feel like that's going to frustrate Boston unless they have like a quick drive person on the floor like Pritchard. Like I feel like Tatum as their starter and Pritchard off the bench are going to be their main points of keeping their offense in a rhythm against us defensively.
Hmm.
Now,
You
us
think the
against them,
Mavericks bench is deeper than Celtics? Or do you think that
they're about the
depends all
same.
on Porzingis?
I think they're about the same depth.
Okay.
I will say defensively though, Derek White is going to give us some trouble at the guard position, but
He is like a sneaky
yeah, and our guards have a lot of instinct plays instead of just kind of watching out, having your field awareness about you. They have a lot of instinct plays. Pull up, do this. He'll be able to come from behind. Pause. Come from behind, smack. He is like the leading blocking guard, isn't he? I think so.
I think so.
So he'll have a lot of opportunities to do that. That'll be a thing to watch. But I still think us defensively and Boston offensively, we could play certain rotations where we basically have kind of like a floating player, basically like Gafford watching someone on the wing, but low key like foot in the paint, able to guard the paint, everyone else man to man, stuff like that.
I would think like you guys may have a little bit easier on the paint for defense just because who knows that they're gonna step inside. Because sometimes they fall in love with that three.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, come on, man.
And especially if our lineup is Gafford and Lively in at the same time, then it's a lot of swatting going on. He must be playing against mosquitoes. There's going to be a lot of swatting going on. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see game one tomorrow, man. Here's my other, but this is a comedy question. Um, what uh, what would you predict the over under is for the start time, the actual tip off time tomorrow? And normally tip off is about what 9 minutes away from. Yeah, it's about 9 minutes away from what they list as the start of coverage time. So I think tomorrow's coverage starts at 8:30, which would mean normal tip off should be 8:39. What's your over under? Considering it's the finals, what's your over under?
Ooh, you know what? You know what? It's not gonna be at 8:39 because wait, are you trying to do over under for 8:39?
I was going to say that's the normal, which I will agree with you. It's definitely not going to be 8:39.
Yeah, nah, because it's
Go
like
ahead and
it's
bump
the
it up.
first game of the series of the finals. They be like, how much TV time can we get? Commercial, commercial, like Dr. Umar, donation,
I'm about to say,
gifts,
so after
more gifts.
8:39, let's bump it up probably about another, let's say bump it up like another 8 minutes. So what's your over under on the tip off of 8:47?
Ooh, 8:47 is tough. 8:47 is tough.
Got you with that one, didn't I?
Whoa, 8:47 is tough. Oh boy. Oh man.
Because that Boston and Warriors series, I definitely took the over when they had it at like 13 minutes over, and it was like right at 17 minutes. So that's why I'm voting it again this year. What's your over under for another 17 minutes?
I'm going over, man. I'm going over.
I was gonna say I will actually take the over on because I mean, Lord knows one how many other commercials may play as well as if they have like another music artist like do like a mini concert before the tip off too. That thing's going over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nice little comedy question I wanted to pick your brain about. But with that, man, that's pretty much all I got, man.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up, and then revisit this next week when we got 3 games in, I think.
I think it'll be game three after we wrap up on next Wednesday.
We'll see how it goes. What's your prediction for the first 2 games?
I ain't gonna lie. We're in Boston 2-0.
Okay, I got 1-1. I have a feeling the Mavericks may take game 1.
Really?
And if the Mavericks don't take game 1, the Mavericks are going to blow out the Celtics in game 2 just because of stupidity.
I'm about to say they do play dumb.
Just stupid. Hey, man, let's keep on jocking these threes. No. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's it, folks.
And y'all know what we say, man.
Yeah, keep on sipping and wash your hands.
Yeah. Stay fly.
Yeah.
But I'm about to say my cup is empty. It's about time you give me a little
I'll
mini
put some
refill.
waters in here. All right, man.